Alrighty then, welcome back to the Uber Queek campaign, and where we left off last time, we have serious public order issues, but we'll get them under control soon. In the meantime, it's okay because it just generates more combats for us, more battles for us. More battles is to our advantage in terms of getting more food and more experience and more loot, so that works fine for me. Except that at this point we have to start concerning ourselves with the fact that our southern, basically our southwestern flank here, our front down here, is completely undefended other than the garrisons themselves. And we've got Baldur down here who has decided to, first of all, raid our territory. Now he's kind of moving south, but I don't trust him, so I don't want to just assume that he's not going to attack me down here, and therefore there's no need for an army down here. So long story short, we need to keep running, I think probably Mika down this direction in case we do end up going to war. If we don't end up going to war, we'll figure out some other use for him. There's always going to be things to do down here. If not Malagor here, then Skarbrand is a possibility. Of course, we got Thorek down here to worry about. We got Cetra down here, so there's no shortage of potential enemies down there. But for the time being, I do want to continue to keep our main army, which is, of course, Queek Headtaker, up here in the northern area because we know there's fighting to do up here. So, for purposes of this turn, hopefully I can reach that army. I can. I don't think he'll retreat. I don't think Rebellion armies ever retreat right away. But I probably won't be able to destroy him completely. But it's okay. We don't have a pressing need to be somewhere else with Queek's army, so we'll just keep beating him turn after turn, if that's what it takes. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get our chieftain here. I think maybe it's time for... Let's do Bread Leader first, and then next we'll do Paranoid Defender. We got Pestilikich over here has a rank. He needs Pack Leader. And then let me look at my magic items. Okay, I've got a Featherfoe Torque. This is good against flying units. Let's go ahead and give it to... let's give it to, yeah, maybe a Warlock Engineer might be, for lack of anybody better to give it to right now. We'll give it to him. Potion of Foolhardiness. This is not good for an engineer. Let's give this to, oh, I don't know. Let's give it to one of our chieftains, I guess. There you go. You get it. And meanwhile, ancillary. So I'm going to look at my ancillary situation. Beard-Thing Sacrifice, +4 when fighting against dwarfs. Got lots and lots of bell polishers. Lots and lots of bodyguards, but they can only go on lords or sorcerers. So I'll make sure that all of my lords and my plague priest has them, and then a scribe, which can only go on a lord or sorcerer as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure. Okay, so bodyguard, I could give you bodyguard, Queek. This does hero action success chance. I'm not really too worried that they're going to attack Queek, so let's give it to some of these others. What am I? Oh, never mind. It can't go on the chieftains. It can only go on lords and sorcerers. Okay. How about you? You are already full up. This is why I didn't want to give one to Queek, because these slots can fill up very quickly. Let's go ahead and get... I think Breeder is not urgent to have on him. So we'll go ahead and give him a bodyguard. Okay, the breeders can go on anybody, so we'll give our chieftains... I'm sorry, they can only go on lords and sorcerers again. Okay. My goodness, you'd think I would be a little bit of a faster learner than this. Okay, this is a chieftain. He can at least take a bell polisher. And you're a warlock engineer. You can take a bell polisher. You are a lord. I just got rid of breeder on you. You are a warlock engineer. Where's my plague priest? I know I've got a plague priest somewhere. Thought I did. Anyway. I don't have any plague priests? Okay. Man, I thought for sure I did. Alright. Yeah, the raiding. It's all up here. We'll deal with it. You... I was kind of thinking about attacking right here. We're not at war with him right now. Maybe we'll wait until Queek gets up there. Let's go ahead and fight this first battle here with Queek. Queek only. Again, this is, if you're okay with auto-resolving, this is definitely one to auto-resolve because it's an easy win, and you'll destroy the entire army. Unfortunately for us, we won't destroy the entire army, but we will be able to move, we'll be able to attack the remnants with our other army, possibly. Alright, so we've got to hit these blasting charge guys quickly so that they don't get off much in the way of any throws. So what we'll do, we'll charge in first of all with just our characters. Because the blasting charges will do way more damage to our infantry units. Let's get him over here as well. Let's get you over here, like so. Okay, let's go ahead and start battle. Queek, you charge in. Blasting charges, hit. Blasting charges, hit. Blasting charges, hit. The Lord. Okay, now let's go ahead and start getting these guys in. Like so. You guys as well. You guys just move here. You move here. Let's go ahead and stop using our Plague Claw Catapult. Take him off of fire at will because he'll do more damage to us. Okay. Let's charge in here. Charge in. Okay, let's go ahead and get Menace Below off. Let's go ahead and do our buff here. We should be taking out the blasting charge guys here really quickly. Okay, very good. The Lord is down. This is going pretty well. A couple of the dwarfs are going to manage to run away. Whatever. We'll do what we can to stop that from happening. We might be able to eradicate their army after all. If we can eradicate them completely. Let's go ahead and get all the chieftains moving as fast as possible. Queek, keep working on these miners. Same with you, Mr. Assassin. Wipe out these guys if you can. How we doing down here? Got these guys pretty much wiped out. Got these guys not quite wiped out, but we got them surrounded, so that's good. These guys looks like we wiped them out. Let's go ahead and get another menace below off here. All right. Let's, I think at this point I can speed things up. I may not get absolutely all of them, but I'm gonna do an awful lot, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and speed up. Just kill as many as you can. They're down to 50 here. They're down to 20 or so. Okay. Pretty good. Did we wipe them all out? We got them all. Very nice. Okay, I was not expecting that. Well, at least now we know that it is possible to wipe out an army of dwarves even without auto-resolving. Somehow we lost 5 casualties. I wonder how many of those were friendly fire from our Plague Claw catapult. I guess they probably threw a couple of blasting charges at us before they got locked into melee. Alright, we got Gleaming Pennant. It's just a leadership buff. It's always good for the Skaven, but it's not going to be a high priority for my ancillaries. But since I've got it, actually I'm going to take it off of Queek and give it to a different lord because the Storm Vermin have less need of it. Okay, not that they don't ever have leadership issues, but we're going to take the food here, I think. They do sometimes have leadership issues, but not as much as the clan rats and the Skaven slaves. Okay, so we got attack minded. That's always very good. Definitely like that. And we got a rank for one of our chieftains. Let's go ahead and give him fervor. Okay, and then Queek. I want to take the Gleaming Pennant off of you. And we shall give it to, let's see if Mika can take it. Yeah, we'll give it to Mika. That's fine. All right. Let's now consider what we're going to do up here. He's got 13... No, he's got 11 melee infantry units here. Some of them pretty decent. Savage Orcs are pretty good all around. Actually, these aren't melee infantry. They're just archers. If we were to hit them with a rank 15 Lord, a rank 5 Warlock Engineer, a rank 13 Chieftain, with the benefit of the garrison, that feels like a winnable fight to me. Plus, we'll have the menace below. Alternatively, we could just wait until next turn and Queek would get in on the action as well. At least you, I know what I want to do with you. I want to get you continuing down this direction. I think that's going to be further in march stance than you can go, yeah, using the underway. So we'll go ahead and race you down here. Okay. At some point we'll have to go to war with Skarsnik in order to take Valea Sorrow. Speaking of which, Skarsnik, now that he's taken Black Crag, and he's got Karag drawn, so has he lost? He obviously has lost the high place. He's lost World's Edge Mountains. I forget the name of his capital up there, but let's see how many settlements he has. So Thorgrim's only got, he's got 8, but he's only at 103, so that's pretty weak. And Skarsnik only has 3. And we can see all 3 of them, so he lost his capital, sure enough. He replaced his capital with Black Crag. That's interesting. Okay, anyway, we have a decision to make right here. I'm going to go ahead and attack him. I don't see why not. He's a rank 1 lord. Wait a minute, before I do that, is he at war with anybody? He is not at war with anybody, okay. Alright, yep, we're going to attack him. Declare war. Master Commander. Do not raid my territory or suffer the penalty. Okay, so if we were to auto-resolve, we would actually lose a couple of clan rats. I don't really mind losing clan rats, but let's see if we can do better than that. It would not really surprise me one way or the other. Now, this is interesting. It's a Ford, and he's got a lot of archer units. So we're going to have to rely on our menace below to get in on his archers and stop them from just tearing us to pieces. But we have a magic advantage on him. Alright, start deployment. At least he's got no artillery, so we really don't have to worry about his missile units until we get to about here. Now, in terms of our magic, we can use Scorch and we can use Warp Lightning. Both of them are good to get them packed in, so instead of spreading out over a wide front, maybe we want to go all in to a single front. But let's go ahead and get our guys in position here. I think maybe what I'll do, let's put the clan rats over here. I don't have to move them forward right away. And the main thing I want to do, Pestilich, you have no spells, of course. You've just got Verminous Valor, so that's pretty much leaves it just up to the Warlock Engineer here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you moving forward a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the Warlock Engineer. What's the range we have here? 150 meters, 200 meters. So we can start hitting with that, and that might draw them towards us. They are, I believe, smart enough to move away from when we cast, if memory serves. So let's go ahead and let's get you guys moving forward. Let's get you guys moving forward. I'll leave you there for now. The chieftain, you can move up. Pestlich, you can move up. And let's go ahead and try it. See how this works. They're moving. Got a little bit of damage on them. I think the Scorch is going to end up being way better, though. Let's go ahead and get a... Let's get a menace below. Let's go ahead and get moving forward here. Alright. We're going to just have to charge in at this point. It's fine. Get our spears on those orc boys. You guys do what you can over here. I don't have any spears over on this side, so I'm not going to be able to get spears on them. Okay, you can go ahead and hit them. Oops. Get in on them. Let's go ahead and get a buff off on these guys, I suppose. You can charge in. Let's go ahead and clog up the archers again. Okay, you guys can now move forward. Try to get on the flank here. Not really working very well, is it? Okay, you guys, yeah, just clog them up. All right, how are we doing here? Get on the enemy lord for now. Let's go ahead and get a Scorch off now. I think if we can get a Scorch off like right here, that should do some serious good damage. Oh, I forgot about my garrison. I completely forgot about these guys. Alright, all you fellas keep running forward. Let's go ahead and get menace below on them. And you can go ahead and start targeting them as well. Okay, over here, you're on them. All of my guys are here. You swing around instead of getting locked into getting 4 units locked into a fight against 1. All right, how we doing here? Not great. Let's go ahead and get another Warp Lightning off. And also a Scorch. Menace below. Okay, some of you guys I need to be a little bit faster with my micro here. Okay, use your Verminous Valor. Back up. You focus on the Lord. You can get another cast off right here. And let's go ahead and get all these guys buffed. I think we're in fine shape. I don't love this right here. Okay, get on the orc boy Biggins. You as well. And at this point, I just need to protect my gutter runner slingers and make sure they don't die. That's really the only concern left. Alright, you can now get back in the fight. I think we've got everything else pretty well under control here. Maybe another Scorch. Let's get it in there. And that's just about all the winds of magic that we have. Now some of his units are going to get away, but that's fine. His lord, we're once again really not doing any damage to his lord. This is sort of the story of the Skaven in the early game in particular, is that they just can't do enough damage to kill enemy characters. But we got one more menace below here. They do have other things to their advantage. We really need to be doing more damage to that lord, however. That's quite annoying. The lord is causing this much trouble. Get you guys on them. Okay. We're kind of losing over here, but we got enough units that on the way that I think we'll survive that fight right there. Meanwhile, how are we doing on the enemy lord? He's going to end up breaking and running away, I think. That's an inevitability at this point. Let's go ahead and get you chasing those archers. Maybe if we get this buff off, this might help. Yeah, because our chieftain plus Pestilikich combined, our chieftain plus our warlord together, we're not doing more damage to his one single orc than he was doing to us. But it's just what you have to accept with the Skaven. It would be nice if we can kill him, but I just don't think it's likely. Let's go ahead and see if we're doing any damage at all to him at this point. 2579. Nope, nothing. Not even worth wasting the time. My level 13 chieftain could barely scratch his level 1 lord. Alrighty. 9 more food. Definitely needed that. A little bit of money. Think we'll take even more money here. And we should be able to chase him down. At least we can kill him with a second battle. Just because of... not because we'll be able to kill him in battle again, but just because of the... a second defeat will wipe out the army. Okay, meanwhile, pack leader. And... this is good. We get 2 ranks here. Howling Warpgale is good when we're fighting flying units, but I don't think we're going to be fighting flying units anytime soon. Death Frenzy would be pretty good, but I don't want to take a spell just for for a single use against this one lord. So I'm going to continue with Arms Dealer for now and Ballistics Calibration. That's really the most important thing for a Warlock Engineer, is to buff all of the ranged units in the army first and foremost. Now, Blade Master is probably what I need to do for you. More so than Weapon Strength. Yeah, let's give you Blade Master. Okay. Hopefully we'll get him this time. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's attack him again. This time the garrison's not coming out. But considering I forgot about them in the previous battle, I don't think it'll matter. I think I'm going to hold 2 of the units of clan rats back and out of this fight. Just so that they don't get wiped out. We want to make sure that we're hitting... we have nothing that can really catch the the cavalry, so we're going to ignore them. I mean, we're not going to ignore them. We'll try to come after them, but for the most part, we're going to fail at that. You two, you're going to be up here with him, defending him. And then all the rest of you guys, let's get you lined up over here. Maybe two of you over here. Let's get you up here. You up here. You up here. Start deployment. I don't know why I always deploy before clicking start deployment. Such is life. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. So let's go ahead and get you guys headed towards them for whatever it's worth. You head towards them. And you head towards them. No, you head towards them. Okay, let's go ahead and get you on them as well. Let's get you going towards him. Let's get you guys coming down here. Okay. Let's get you in on the action now. You in on the action. You guys are already on your way. You in on the action. And you're on the way. Let's go ahead and get these archers hit with a menace below. Let's go ahead and get... I think you guys will hit first with the buff. Take them out, please. Okay, now we can start to move you forward. Defended a little bit by these guys, but I don't really want them getting too engaged. Okay, this chieftain is in bad shape. He is in very bad shape. Get him out of there. Alright, that's a little unfortunate, but it can't be helped. You can now... Let me see here. What? You can hit target them. Alright, where's his greatest resistance? Where's his lord? I guess the lord is definitely the greatest resistance. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out where's a good use for this. I guess right here, maybe. Yeah, get on them. And if they run away... Okay, yeah, I think we're fine now. Let's go ahead and get... Let's see if we can actually take out his lord this time. We're actually doing more damage this time. This is good. We got him down to 99. I don't know how we ended up doing so much more damage this time, but I'll take it. There we go. Very nice. Okay, into battle. Yeah, I'm glad I saw that chieftain was taking damage when I did. Oh, we have a quote here by Kugath. Now these lovely flower beds, many a Talimite yearns for such sights. Perfect indeedy for my little experimentations, for my next brew. Yes, oh deedy who. Love Kugath. Okay, anyway, yeah, if I would have fallen asleep at the wheel like I usually do, the chieftain probably would have gotten himself killed. And I'd really hate to lose a level 14 chieftain. Alright, 11 more food. We'll take it. Are we up to the 4th level here of the... Nope, not yet. We'll get there. Okay, 660 or 2 more food. I think we'll take the food this time. Faction destroyed, that's what you like to see. Let's get you... Oh, let's see, what do I want to do with you now? I guess I'll just move you back in Black Iron Mine for the time being. Okay, yeah, you definitely need some replenishing. Queek, you can start moving again. I don't think Karok 8 Peaks is in any real danger right now, so I don't really have to screen that. So let's get him moving up this way. And since we don't have a border with Thorgrim anymore, we're going to have to decide what to do. Huh. Black Crag looks vulnerable. I wonder if it would be worth our while to attack Skarsnik now. It's a thought. Let's see what the circumstances look like in the next turn. Okay, I think we've moved everybody this turn, right? Looks like it. I'm not going to move this assassin out just yet. I have enough money that I could do a little bit of building here. I think... Is Crooked Fang Fort the #1 priority? No, Karak Asgul is the #1 priority. He's... As long as Malagor doesn't attack him. If Malagor does attack him, I will have to cancel that. I don't think he'll attack and then he won't lay siege and attack in the same turn, I should say. Cradtommen, you are not in desperate need of a garrison. Misty Mountain, I don't think you are either, but I need to check and see who's down here. It's still Lamia, okay, or excuse me, Labaris. Crooked Fang Fort. Pestilent Knave would be nice, so we can at least now start recruiting the Plague Priests. Maybe that's the best use of our money. We can only recruit 10 of them. Love these guys. Okay, let's start doing that. Let's recruit. I don't really see any reason not to take them both. And let's go ahead and give you some ancillaries. While we're at it, we can give you a Trickster's Shard as well. Okay, Bell Polisher, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Breeder, sure, why not? Yeah, we definitely... And the Scribe. Okay. Works for me. We definitely want the breeders to be on... Oops. Definitely want the breeders to be on these guys... Oops. These Plague Priests. We'll try this again without the misclicking this time. Okay, there we go. Cunning. Very good. You get a breeder. And I think you get a bodyguard. Nope, you don't get a bodyguard. You don't get a bell polisher. Okay. Alright, no problem. Transiform and Trap. Okay. We'll recruit more next turn. We're down to 1,600. So we're not going to be able to build anything else, I don't think. Meanwhile, Mika's army, you're going to get one into your army, and then I'll send another one up here to join either Queek or Pestilakich. I'm not sure which. I think that's all we're going to be able to do this turn. I'm not going to recruit another Lord just yet. I'm not going to fight the quest battles just yet. From a public order standpoint, we're doing okay here. We're doing okay here. We're doing okay here. We're doing okay here. All right. Okay. We'll do a little bit better when we get this up to surplus food supplies. Let's check out our diplomacy. We're strength rank 45. I feel pretty good about that.
Call me Lord Craven.
No, sorry, Rictus. Have not changed my mind about you. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Now, he's got a couple of heroes floating around. I need to assassinate. Let me just check to see real quick. What is my chance of assassinating? 82%. Let's try it.
Contract taken.
Excellent. Okay. I want to get him back in the army so that he can heal up, but I'm glad I did that anyway. Let's go ahead and give him specialist. Now let's end our turn. As long as Malagor doesn't attack us, then I'm feeling okay. Thorgrim. Okay. Skarsnik. Whatever. Okay, Malagor did not declare war on us, but he is going to keep raiding us. Alright, well, maybe I need to send Queek down there. Because I don't... As long as I thought he... Well, I wanted to give him a chance to keep moving south and get out of our territory, but it's pretty clear at this point that he's just going to continue to be a nuisance, and I doubt if Mika is strong enough to kill him on his own. Ambush success chance plus 50% for all armies, but a loyalty of -3, or Eshin Stalker. Well, he's got loyalty 10 out of 10. I suppose I could... I'm going to take it. I think I can spare 3 loyalty. Creator here for Queek. And for Pestilikich. And Grievous. Savage Blow. Plus 20 for armies of all factions. Good to know. Okay. Raid, yeah. Alright, let's take a long, hard look at his army here. Other than him and that giant and the Gorbul, well, we don't really know what else he's got, but I'm assuming this early... Well, no, we are up to turn 72. I didn't realize we were quite that far in. Okay. Alright, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Let's keep moving down. Let's get, Transiform over here. He can meet up with Mika next turn. I think Mika is 2 turns away from being able to reinforce in case of an attack. Now we're going to get you headed up this way. We're only gaining 2 food per turn without battles. Alright. Karok 8 Peaks. What I need to do is I need to start raiding. How strong is Emmerich? I can raid Emmerich without declaring war on him, but with the expectation that he may declare war on us. Okay, why am I not seeing Emmerich? Have we not discovered him yet? Oh, I went right past him. Okay, so he's roughly as strong as we are. He's at war with Tretch and the Chaos Dwarfs. And he's holding his own against the 2 of them. Still, he would be pretty foolish, I think, to declare war on us. So... he's got territory that's kind of good for us. So that's a possibility if we do go to war with him. I wouldn't mind taking some of his territory. Thorgrim is much less of a priority right now because Skarsnik is in between us and him. So yeah, I'm kind of tempted to move Queek over here to start raiding Emmerich. Meanwhile, Pestelich, you need, more than anything, you need to replenish.
Mi superior. Now!
Yeah, let's go ahead and get, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to put you in channeling stance. You're 5 turns away from being replenished. Versus if I move you back in,
Into nest burrow.
you're only 3 turns away. I'm going to leave you in for now.
Need more trophies.
Plus, you'll provide a tiny little bit of public order. Queek. Let's get the assassin back into the army.
I see all.
And then let's go ahead and get Queek moving this away. I probably should try to get his Winds of Magic up, but since we don't have any spellcasters in here just yet, doesn't feel real urgent. Okay, so you guys have all moved. We don't really have the money to do much else. Actually, yeah, let's do this. This takes us from 5 per turn to 6. I don't really see why not. Now we definitely don't have any money left. Okay. Yeah, I just hope that this gets built before he decides to attack. One more turn, really. If he doesn't attack us over this next turn, then I'm going to feel pretty good about it. Let's check our diplomacy.
Yeah.
Bloody Hands, how strong are you, and who are you at war with? Belagar and Disciples of the Maw. You've got 11 settlements. You're not real strong, but you're going to be if you don't get wiped out. So let's go ahead. I think we're going to accept this. Trade agreements.
Mighty am I.
Here's another possibility. We could actually accept a defensive alliance with Rictus just so we can see where Emmerich's armies are. He's at war with the Chaos Dwarves as well. I don't love the idea of irritating the Chaos Dwarves, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, now that we have a little bit more money, we could potentially recruit another Plague Priest, but I probably can't really afford to at this point. I mean, from an upkeep standpoint. Sharp Teeth it's okay. But for the most part, I want my Plague Priest casting spells and not fighting in melee. So, yeah, I'm gonna hold off mostly because of the upkeep. Okay, let's go ahead and... Wait a minute, what right can we do here? Another Warlock Engineer hero. We got one up here in Reichland in Altdorf already. I would not mind getting another one going, but I don't really have the money for it. And off the top of my head, I'm not really sure where I would put it. So I'm not going to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Not really a whole lot going on. Okay, Malagor did not declare war on us. Yeah, most of these factions, I have no visibility to what they're doing. That's interesting. I figured I'd at least see a little bit that end turn, but we really didn't. Okay. Abduct promising candidates, that's fine. Population surplus, rank gained. A couple buildings constructed. Okay, let's go ahead and give you You've got Elusive and Blade Master. I think maybe... Let's give you Bread Leader. Okay. Can I reach? Oops, nope. Don't want to move just him. I want to move the whole army. I cannot both reach and go into raiding stance. So I'm going to go into channeling stance and we'll start raiding next turn. I think we may want to go to war with Emmerich. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, you can now probably... I think we can now spare you to come out.
Great leader.
Get in the channeling stance and go ahead and move over in support of Queek. And Mika, you... Now the main thing that I want to do... Oh, where did Baldur go? He disappeared completely. Okay, let's put you in channeling stance. We're going to move you to here where you... If Baldur tries to ambush us, if he's like in hidden encampment stance... Well, he would be able to ambush us, but if he doesn't successfully ambush us, we can get the garrison to come out and help us fight. Okay, you make your way up here towards these armies. Our income is up over 1,000 now. That's nice. How did we get that? What did we build that increased our... I don't know what we built that increased our... Did the Grand Warren do it? No, that didn't do it on its own. I don't know why we're suddenly getting so much more. Oh, maybe it's because Malagor's not raiding us this turn. Maybe that's the whole difference. Okay, control is less of an issue now. Let's go ahead and switch you over to this. And 2,800. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and do... I think we'll do this. I know I need some other military buildings, but I need money more than more military buildings right now, so we'll do that. And you're doing okay. I think we'll do that. You're eventually going to need to get this up. Maybe I go ahead and do it now. Blightwater, you are doing okay. And you're my richest province. Alright. I'm going to hold off upgrading anything more just to save a little bit of money in our treasury. We will eventually want to level this up, and that's going to cost us some money. However, maybe this does mean it's a good time to go ahead and build the Warlock Engineer. Not the Warlock Engineer. What's it called? It's called a Warlock Engineer. It is called a Warlock Engineer. Okay. If I were to send him up towards... Where would be a good place to send a Warlock Engineer? Maybe Kimmery? Yeah, since I don't off the top of my head know where I'm going to want to send him, I'm not going to go ahead and do it yet, since you have to pay for his upkeep every turn. Okay, let's go ahead and do our research now. Getting hit and run was nice. Virulent plans, I think, is pretty obviously the choice now. Know your place is going to potentially be worth getting. Okay. All right, let's check diplomacy out.
Darkness come.
I think we're only going to have time for one more end turn, unfortunately.
Of the deep warrens.
Okay, Rictus is at 3. Emmerich is at 5. Strength 52. Strength 71. No, because again, the Chaos Dwarves. I don't trust, and I also just don't trust Rictus at all. All right. Okay, once more, we really didn't see anything. Rite of Awakening performed. Okay, virulent plans, that's very good. Food capacity increased, which lowers us back down percentage-wise, but it's okay, it'll pay off in the long run. And buildings constructed, very good. Alright, so Queek, here's the decision that we want to make. Do we want to head up here towards Crookback Mountain? It's pretty strong garrison. I'm leaning more towards Ash Ridge, because this is more contiguous with our territory. Bone Gulch as well. Desolation of the Gash is something that we're going to eventually want to address. Okay, let's go ahead and
Keep greasy scum away.
start raiding. First of all, how far can you move?
That is good.
Let's go ahead and move you.
Potato.
And then we're going to keep Queek close enough to be within
Queek.
reinforcing range.
Move.
We're only getting 81. Really, Queek? 81. This province must be in very bad shape. It's not great. Still, I would have expected it to be worth more than that. I just realized since I've started moving this turn, it looks like we're going to do another turn. Okay, Trab, you keep working your way up here. I keep working my way back to you, babe. Showing my age there. I bet most people who are hearing that don't have any idea what that's from. Okay, and we didn't get a message about Malagor coming out of Hidden Encampment Stance, so don't exactly know what his deal is. Let's go ahead and get you... Let's get you into Carrick Asgul. Get you replenished a little bit. Get this public order in a little bit better shape. And make sure that for the next 3 turns, this does not lose its... it does not get attacked. Although at this point the garrison's full strength. He's probably capable of defending himself now. Alright, with 3,200... What I really should start doing is upgrading these minor settlement garrisons. But... it's just not the highest priority for my money, I don't think. I'm just refreshing my memory here on what the landmarks do for us. Okay. Some benefits to just being within this province. And we need 5,700 to be able to upgrade this. This one cannot be upgraded. But this one can. Okay, so this would be nice to get this. It would double our income. Give us a couple of nice little buffs. Not anything spectacular, but good. Alright, Yeah, I think at this point we really need to be saving our money up. So let's go ahead and plan on doing that. Distill poisons is going to be 11 turns. Our research rate's only 110%. We need to do something to improve that. Let's go ahead and get... Let's get eyes everywhere. That's really nice. An additional 5% on ambush. Every little bit adds up. And Undercity upgrade available. We know. Scheme of Doom. Yeah, just not sure where I would send him at this point. So we'll check our diplomacy.
I hunt. Stretched craven tail.
Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and... By the way, I want to check Wurzag again. Let me look at this. Wurzag, when it comes to trade... Oh, greenskins don't trade, do they? When it comes to military access, you're not really too of a mind to give us military access. At least our relations are slowly improving. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. This now is going to have to be our last end turn for this episode. Emmerich did not declare war on us. Malagor did not declare war on us, and we lost track of his army. Okay, follower gained, another bell polisher. Sure enough, 2 more bell polishers. Interesting, Wargrove of Woe and Sylvania, okay. And got a couple buildings built. Alright, well, our food situation is starting to look a little bit better. We're going to keep raiding Emmerich and make our way down towards Ash Ridge Mountains and probably attack him once we get there. We are... Ooh, kind of wish I had an army here, but alas, I do not. Then, when this guy is replenished, which he almost is now, I might start raiding Scarbrand. How strong is Scarbrand? He's not super strong. But he also only has a single settlement, which tells me Scarbrand himself is going to be lingering somewhere near here, so better prepare for that if I do start raiding him. Another possibility is to come down and start raiding Cetra or even Thorek. Can't really see Thorek just yet. But I need to keep an army down here because I don't want to have what happened with Malagor, where they feel like they can just raid our territory and possibly even declare war on us, and there's nothing we can do about it. So I think we're okay. Still got lots of room for improvement, though. Need to keep tabs on what's going on up here. But this is sort of the opposite right now of the Skrulk campaign, where every end turn I have to hold my breath, basically. Things actually seem to be going okay here for Queek, so... feeling pretty comfortable with our progress so far, but we got a long ways to go, like I said. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.